This is a Metalhead's perspective. I do reactions and reviews on YouTube. My reactions are
not bad.
Not bad, but not good.
Yeah.
So if you're enjoying my content, please subscribe and give me a like on my videos, and thank you. Alright, Logan's back for another reaction. We're gonna do ITZY's latest releases. We did Born to Be the last time we did some videos. The next one is Mr. Vampire. I think Born to Be and Mr. Vampire are like pre-release tracks, and Untouchable's the title track for the new CD or new album that came out. So CD. I sound old. Kids these days don't know what CDs are.
What's a CD?
Remember Walkmans?
Flying disc.
No.
They put them in a museum. CD Walkman. I was like, you kidding me? I used to
Did
carry
they
one
really?
of them. Yeah, I used to carry one of them in my Jinko jeans. Bebop around. You know how you used to drive with your knees? Well, you had a big old. I had to find a CD that you wanted.
CD case.
Yep.
100 disc CD case.
Trying to figure out what CD you wanted to listen to, swapping it all out while driving with your knees, breaking, going. Yeah. I also put a PlayStation in my car. Remember that in my Pontiac? Hooked up to a portable DVD player.
Play Need for Speed while driving.
Yeah. I still plays.
So I think both of these are on the they're on the trending music, so they're like doing really well. This last album, I don't know if I never showed it to you. Had very mixed reviews. A lot of people didn't like their track. Their title track was called Cake.
Oh.
I thought it was cool. They still, regardless of how... Look at the mic is going crazy. Regardless of how the song actually sounds, it still doesn't take away how good an artist is,
Right.
It just means they missed the mark,
Right.
They didn't quite do as well.
Everybody's, you have the expectations of,
Right, no artist albums sell
Yes.
exactly the same every release. It's
No.
just unreasonable to think that an artist can pull that off every single time, 100% of the time. Especially in a lot of times, I don't know how it is for ITZY. I don't think I've ever been told. I don't know if I think their label writes a lot of their music actually for them. I don't know how self-produced they actually are.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's not, it's hard when it's not. A lot of times you don't have creative control over your own work, and a lot of times the label is in charge of all that.
Mm-hmm.
So how much say did they actually have? Did the CEO hear that song and said, "Oh, you're doing this," and maybe they, who knows?
Right.
It's hard. I don't know how the inner workings of ITZY is compared to like G Idol,
Right.
But I do know that they are very, very, very talented regardless of what they put out. That does not take away from them.
Right.
But I really liked Born to Be. That was really cool. It had like some cool things that I really liked about music. More than I liked Cake, for sure. Cake was still cool. I still enjoyed that song. It wasn't my favorite or anything, but it was fun. It's hard for me to dislike anything Yeji does.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm just getting pumped up.
So we're ready. Mr. Vampire. I have no idea, so let's get into it. Make sure my volume's good.
아주 상쾌하게 번쩍 잠에 섞인 기분 기지개를 켜며 발을 내디뎌 난 찾은 걸까 true love 분명히 멋진 날이 될 것 같은 걸 이건 사랑일까 우린 영원히 영원할까 yeah 난 느낌이 와 나 혼자 뭔가 다른
when the chorus hits, it gets a lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Did you see the shoes they're wearing?
Well, yeah, I see them right now. Are you talking about how big they
Yeah,
are?
those
You'll
big.
see in K-pop a lot, especially
Big,
with groups.
yeah.
They're often wearing really, because they want to be very similar in height.
Yeah.
So you'll see they'll adjust their height a lot with the type
The
of
shoes.
shoes that they're wearing
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because no pair of Chucks are that thick in the soles. Those are
Okay.
definitely custom
Right.
and stuff. But it's to give a very even
to make it to where when you're
appearance.
seeing them all.
Yeah, you're all eye
like,
level
like
with
where
them.
they are now. They're all.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
Go ahead. That synth is crazy. That synth.
Oh yeah.
That's like beep, 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 beep. I don't even know how to explain it. It's all over the place. It's really bouncy. The chorus is definitely where it picks up for me. I don't know how you feel about it.
I like it. I like the beat. Beats like it's not.
That crazy synth, that
Yeah, that's
bouncy
just
synth.
nuts, but it sounds good though.
Yeah,
But I like the beat. It's just it's a simple. It's a catchy beat too.
yeah. I definitely appreciate the chorus a lot more than I do like the verse.
Yeah.
Um,
See, I like how they split it though, like the verses and everything. I like that, but the chorus is where it's like the chorus is where it brings you in more.
Right.
With this one, I'm noticing.
I totally agree. Who is there a standout artist for you so far?
I think it was the one that was semi-rapping.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. What's the name? Come on. You're failing. He's failing. you
No, I
guys.
got it. Ryujin?
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 God dang it.
Ri?
It's
I'm just gonna call her Ri. Her name is Ri from here on out. Riri.
Cheryong, Yeji, Yuna,
So
Ryujin,
you,
and Leah.
Ri, Chu, and Chai. Right? So it's okay.
That's Yuna,
Yuna. So you,
Ryujin,
Ri,
Cheryong,
Chi.
Yeji.
Okay, that was.
And then they have a fifth member, Leah, but she's out
she's
due
out
to
for-
health reasons
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Have we heard any progress on her? Nothing yet.
No, I think she's still taking the
Oh.
time off that she needs to
We could-
figure out whatever's going on.
Okay.
It's not uncommon in K-pop. I'm actually glad that they do that. That the company
Yeah.
allows them to do that because who knows what they deal with,
So much.
and the public image and the things that are said about idols, especially groups that are. It's very competitive. The whole industry in Korea is driven to compete against each other. So it creates a lot of fan wars, and those stands of those other groups, those groupies, they'll attack other groups members. They'll go on there and target individuals, especially if they have a weaker performance this comeback, or
Right.
they didn't get in many parts. Other fans of other groups that compete in that space will go and attack them and say mean things and stuff like that. And these girls and guys are they're online. They see that kind of stuff, and
Mhm.
I bet it's very hurtful and stuff like
Right.
that. I
It's an emotional and mental challenging profession to be
Oh,
in.
and their schedules are insane. The amount of songs they got to memorize, the amount of choreography for every title song or B-side track,
Mhm.
they got to memorize. Video production, TV shows, radio shows,
Performances,
performances.
concerts, yeah.
Oh, it's insane the amount these idols have to deal with. So I don't speak ill about. I might have my favorite groups, but
Right.
that doesn't. I would never
Disrespectfully,
disrespect
yeah.
another group
Right,
just because I want my group to do better or something.
right.
Like
yeah.
G Idol, my favorite group is just released a teaser for their second album, their full length second album.
Mm.
That's going to be out at the end of this month. I want them to just crush it. But there's a lot of other artists that are putting out music and I'm not going to go hate on them because they're going to be in the charts at the same time.
Right.
But
Makes
you'll
sense.
you'll see these fans do that. It's a terrible, terrible fan industry. They're not all like that, but there's a lot. There's enough of them where you see it every day, especially if with me in this space all the time. Even in my own comment section, you'd be surprised how many people I've kicked out of my channel or deleted comments because of just hate and
Right.
stuff like that these groups receive. It's crazy. Like, I'll be like, I love how this sounds, and some idiot will get on there and well, I thought they sounded really shitty. I'm like,
Right.
well, you can have an opinion. You don't have to be a jerk about it.
Right.
Educate, don't disseminate, or
Mhm.
disregard
Right.
or. Anyways, I backed it up back to where this starts again. I agree with you though. Ray Eugen definitely carried it. Well, I wasn't.
For the first time 우린 바보처럼 사랑밖에 몰라
That was a good. I like that transition where it was like the be everything kind of changed.
Kind of, it all dropped out and
Yeah,
it kind of
and
just
just-
focused on the girls.
Yeah, when it just was like settle,
Yeah, it was a cool change.
and then brought it back with the chorus.
Right here, it comes back in. I'm gonna back it up because it's about to end. But, yeah, like I said, I agree with you. Ray Eugen's that rap part where it came in and stuff kind of was like the highlight for me. And she looks really, really good this comeback. I think she's normally got a little different look, darker hair and stuff like that. And then in this, she's definitely changed up her look. I don't think I've seen her with braids before, but I also am not I haven't deep dived into
Right.
ITZY yet. I've just started to learn their names and get their names down, but
Right.
yeah, let's finish this one out. Wow. She just looks really good this comeback. Or this song anyways. Holy smokes. Did you like it?
I liked it. Your subscribers know I like whatever you play. Unlike you.
whatever. I'm a little bit more critical, that's for sure, on some things.
Yep. I think that's like the difference between you and me. Is I'm super open minded about everything and all that kind
What are
of
you
stuff.
trying to say? Huh?
That it's nice having both of us because you got one that's, you're into this like constantly, and I'm into it like when you bring me over, but I'll still listen like some of this while I'm jamming out with my subs in my car and whatnot, going to and from work. Or whatnot.
Yeah, I guess I just tend to be a little bit more.
You're more critical like on the finer details, while I'm
Right.
like critiquing, what I liked about it, and like the beats. Because I'm usually, for me, music. When it comes to music, for me, if it's got a good beat and the lyrics are catchy enough to where I can sing along with it, like I want to sing along with it, hey, I'm putting it on my liked playlist. Type deal. Because I like jamming out.
So this is Untouchable. I'm pretty sure this is their title track for this album.
Okay.
I did see on Twitter that the only thing I know about it is that Cheryong in here, one of the girls, is insane in this song. So we'll see. I don't really ever
Find out.
focus on her as much because Yeji's in this group, but we'll see here. And then I'll give some feedback of this whole album.
Right. So this is ITZY's Untouchable.
So that's Cheryong. That's the one I seen a comment saying that she's insane in this song, so I'm gonna try to.
One, two, three, let's go. 날 또 건드려 눈앞을 가려보지만 내 발걸음 앞에 you're gonna know.
Wow, they look good in black.
내가 뭘 하든지 now you just keep your eyes on me. 난 못 건드려 절대 못 건드려 어디 날 한번 지켜봐. 이미 난 몰아쳐 I'm on fire. 나를 막는 건 누구든 내겐 아무런 의미 없을 뿐이야. Why not 난 자신 있어 뭐든 show what I have 날 알수록 놀라워. 멈출 생각 따윈 없거든. Here we go now. I'm untouchable. 막아서지 못해 시작됐어. 지금 flow대로 just going on and on. Mess it up now. 쉽게 나가 어떤 것도 I don't care about. I'm untouchable. 깨지지 않는 for out. Bang 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 body. 막을 수 없어 nobody. Bang 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 body. Nothing goes down me no nobody. 나만이 내 vision. 끝나지 않을 mission. 두려울 게 없다고. Yeah I gotta go. Baby keep your eyes on me. 뒤로 따윈 안 봐 난. 끌린 대로 가 만족할 때까지. 항상 내가 원한 길로. You know I'm not scared. 이미 난 몰아쳐.
Well, that
I'm on fire.
that freaking camera movement threw me off there for a second. It gave me like, I don't know how to, like vertigo almost. If that is that the right word?
Vertigo.
Like you're on the sea. You're moving
Right,
with
when
like
you move, but you're not moving. You're like, oh, hey,
yeah, that's what.
이미 난 몰아쳐 I'm on fire. 나를 막는 건 누구든 내겐 아무런 의미 없을 뿐이야. Why not 난 자신 있어 뭐든 show what I have 날 알수록 놀라워. 멈출 생각 따윈 없거든. Hey I'm untouchable. 막아서지 못해 시작됐어. 지금 flow대로 just going on and on. Mess it up now. 쉽게 나가
What'd you think?
I liked it. Really
What
good.
out of the two would you like better?
This is kind of more like that. Gave me more like a hip hop vibe.
I like this a lot
yeah.
better than the vampire.
I like
one.
the beat to the other one I liked because beat and the rhythm was just subtle, and I like this one because it's more like a hip hop beat like I'm used to listening to.
Do you remember Born to Be?
Mhm.
That song?
Yeah.
Would you compared to that? What'd you think? I really liked Born to Be.
Yeah,
I really
good.
like that. I think they're about even.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I did not catch the lyrics of either of the song.
I did.
I have no idea what they were talking about.
Untouchable. Duh.
Yeah, I have no idea about the lyrics. I was too busy watching the video of what was going on. I can see where people were saying where she seemed a little bit more front and center than usual.
Mm-hmm.
I feel oftentimes she kind of get her and both Yuna kind of. I feel like take almost a. They're not as forward as like Yeji and Ryujin to me.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I've only reacted to a few songs from ITZY,
Right.
but I don't ever remember
Seeing them stand out.
stand out as much as
The other two.
the other two. But in this one, I can see that she definitely is standing out. Maybe I don't know if it's because I'm just paying attention to it because I seen that comment,
Right,
but
right.
it just appears that way. Her parts are always amazing.
Mm-hmm.
No, I definitely think I just don't remember her standing out as much as she is this comeback.
That was cool. That was a really good transition right there. Where she steps behind an awesome, it's her. I kind of want one of them helmets.
The video is cool.
Yeah.
I definitely liked it. Out of the music video songs from this release and the last release, and then I heard some other stuff from that album that I didn't do a reaction for. I haven't listened to it fully, but I definitely, from what I'm hearing, this is a much better comeback for ITZY. It seems a little bit more older ITZY, like the first couple years of ITZY. Back to kind of their roots almost.
Yeah.
And it's obviously been doing very well. They're both videos are trending.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool.
Right.
Anything else?
Yeah. I like it, yeah.
Yeah, so do I. How could you not? They're really talented.
Right. They're all talented groups. They all just have their different personalities, which makes it nice with those type of groups. Is each person, they kind of have similar personalities, but they are own twists to their
Right.
personality and style.
I think a lot of people give ITZY a lot of flack because they were, and I think they still are one of the most followed. Because they break down K-pop in generations,
Yeah.
like first gen, second gen, third
Yeah.
gen. ITZY would be considered like kind of the start or towards the beginning of fourth gen. I think fourth gen was like 2018-ish, somewhere around there, you
Yeah.
know. It's kind of hard to define. I think it takes a sudden change in style and direction in K-pop, and that kind of defines the next generation.
Yeah.
Because each generation isn't the same amount of time
Yeah.
frame. But they kind of are one of the biggest groups of fourth gen. I think they're especially one of the more followed groups and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And they've had some of the biggest releases of fourth gen, you know, and that expectation was set on them. So when they come out with something that doesn't quite do as well as some of their older stuff, a lot of people gave them a lot of hate for that, and it was unfortunate.
Right.
But they've been at it a long time. I guess I shouldn't say a long time. For a fourth generation group, they're one of the beginning groups, you know, and stuff. And they did some amazing things, and they it's really weird because a song can do really, really, really well on like charts, but the music video could just
plummet.
Yeah, not even plummet, just not do very
just stay
well.
Stable. You know.
Yeah, but then you got like a group, groups where the music video blows up and goes insane.
But the
then the charting of the song, it might do okay, but it doesn't hit number one and sustain number one and stuff like that. It's a very weird dynamic because, I mean, you have like a song from Baby Monster, for instance. Their Batter Up music video it's like 100 million views, and they broke like the 24-hour record for a video, a K-pop video or something like that. Just it went insane for views on YouTube, but then the actual charting the song, like non-existent. So it's kind of a weird dynamic. And then you got like a song, Le Seraphim's, I think it's called like Perfect Night or something like that. It's a song they collaborated with Overwatch, the video game.
Oh, okay.
It's number one on Melon right now, but the actual views on the music video is nowhere near at that level. I think it's doing okay, but it's not like
booming.
Like, yeah, it's not breaking any kind of records or something. So it's a very weird. I don't think you can define a group's success on one or the other. You know,
both.
Right. It's a group like ITZY is so well established and so huge, and so many people know about them that they've solidified their spot in K-pop. You know, they don't have to worry about a song doing as well or a comeback doing as well, but it does receive them hate. It's unfortunate.
Right.
Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that reaction to those two songs. I don't know where you can react to next, but I'll find something if there's going to be another video or not. I don't know, but stay tuned. Have a good one. Stay K-pop.